What's up, everybody? Out here with the fleet today. Just figured we'd take some toys out and have a little bit of fun. Survived. Took it. I can't help it. Every time I drive this truck, it puts a smile on my face. It don't matter if it's got a Haas body, a Max body, a Slash body. It's just fun to drive. Oh, wheels.
I couldn't, it was already maxed out. Already maxed out, I see the battery fell out this time.
I think we're all right. Fan came off.
Put that back in. Put that back in. Like a phone. Come on, stay down, that was good.
Anything broke? Looks good. See if she'll go another round. Oh! Oh, right on the hood. It wouldn't correct itself. I think something's going. I couldn't spin it no more. Maybe because I'm going full throttle and it just doesn't have no more to give. It's got no more F's to give. Yeah, because usually it's good at correcting itself, but it's going far. Foam's out again. Oh, we broke. Finally. That was a hard hit too, though. What'd we break? Oh, the fan and the shot. Pulled the shock screw out. Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. Not bad though. Does it still run? Yeah, I'd have to say you put a screw in that control arm and maybe pull the fan off. I'll probably run it again. You know? Well, we'll see what happens. This ain't working. Is it on? Is it on? Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, there you are. Thought I lost you in that intro. I know you've seen the X Maxes in that intro, and you guys are waiting for part 2 of that video. That video is coming out soon, but I really wanted to give the X Maxes a good bashing and really give you an idea as to how I feel about the upgrades and what's going on with it and things that I've acquired over the past couple of months of owning it and everything else, and what Kevin's, you know, his recommendations and what I've done to maybe improve a little bit of things here and there. I do have a box of parts from this past weekend that needs to go on it. It had a good bashing this weekend, but that's not, we're not here to talk about the X Masters today. Today we're here to talk about the star of the show, and that is the Slash. Wait a minute, that's not the Slash. That's my Slash. We're here to talk about this, and this was in the beginning of the video, and the reason we're talking about this is because I'm trying to do something a little bit different, because I happen to go through the Slash bodies quite often, and it gets a little expensive. So I had this extra max body for the small chassis laying around, and I thought, you know, let's see what we can do to mount it up. So I figured out I had some extra parts laying around here and there, and I got it to work. And it's actually quite easy and quite simple. It's Proline body mount in the rear, Haas shock tower in the front, stock shock tower in the rear, and it's got the full roll cage. I did have to trim it down a little bit right there. I had to cut the plastic so it would fit into the shock tower there, but other than that, it fit pretty good. I also had to take the back clip out, mounting clip. No, the rear shock tower for the Haas won't match up with the clip. I already tried all that, so that won't work. But what is cool is this part of the chat, or the roll cage here, the mount for the Max, does actually rest on here. So that does give you a little bit of extra support once you get that mounted down in there. It does rest on the plastic, and it gives it a little bit more stability back there. So I'm hoping that'll hold up. And with the roll cage and everything else, we'll see what happens. I mean, I give them a good bashing. I put them through heck and back, and the Slash bodies just don't hold up. So we'll see what this does. It's not that difficult to get on and off. It's just being stubborn because I wanted to show you. Anyway, this is my Slash. I did put a Haas motor in it and a Haas ESC. I run it on 3S. I changed to XT90 plugs, different batteries. Let me see. I do have the aluminum mount for the center diff. I don't run a slipper cut style. I do have the upgraded heavy duty motor mount. I also run double-sided extreme duty tape underneath the motor, 2 layers of it. That'll help protect that motor when it comes down and slams down on the ground. Otherwise, you're going to bend these quite often. GTR shocks front and rear. I run 50 weight oil all the way through. Steel drive shafts front and rear also, and I also have spiral cut spiral cut front and rear diffs. The gears, the pinion ring and pinion gears from Traxxas, those things are pretty awesome. If you don't run the spiral cuts and you run the stock ones, doing what I do, you're gonna bend, I think, through the output gears here on the center in the diffs. Where the drive shafts connect to, you'll bend those, and it ruins the mesh on the gearings, and it just sounds like crap, runs like crap, feels like crap. So I put the spiral cuts in all of them, all my Slashes anyway. I do even have the spiral cuts in my Sledge. They run a lot smoother. They're a better gear, I think. They last a little bit longer. You don't have any mesh problems with them like you do the stock ones. After a while, the bashing, the mesh starts to get grindy. I don't particularly like that. It wears on your gears anyway, and before you know it, you're replacing them. So you might as well just upgrade your spiral cuts right away if you can. Other than that, it's pretty much a stock Slash. It's on a VXL platform. All plastic. I don't usually use aluminum except for on my speedrun Slash. I do have aluminums on that one. All the aluminum upgrades. And on my drift Slash, I run some aluminum upgrades on that one as well. Not a lot, just a little bit. Everything else is plastic. Aluminum, plastic, upgraded 17 millimeter, upgraded 17 millimeter. This is my other Slash. Yeah, that's another day. We're here about this one. So anyway, my thoughts so far on this is like the #1 basher as far as it being cheap to repair. You can take this thing out and beat the living crap out of it in the warmer weather, and chances are you're not really going to break a lot. You're going to break a few things. Doing what I do, you're going to break a few things. If you're launching them, sending it full throttle, you're going to break some stuff. No doubt about it. How long, how soon, just depends on who's driving, how good of a driver you are, how bad of a driver you are. If you're new in it, whatnot, experienced, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm just bambling. Trying to get this on. Okay. So, what do you guys think? You let me know in the comments what you think about this little setup I got going on. And maybe you got another idea as to what, or some sort of ideas as to what I could do different to make it even better. I do also run, I forgot to tell you, I also run the stabilizers front and rear. That kind of gives it a little bit better steering and control around the turns, trying to line up for that jump. So there she is, all her glory. Hopefully it will last. We'll see. I'm going to put her through her paces, and you guys will see, and we'll see what happens. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much out. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Smash that bell so you don't miss an episode. Other than that, my name is William, and I'll see you guys next time.